What's up, guys? It's Dan Crypto Camacho back again, right at the heart of this 2024 bull run. Look at the chart. Oh my goodness. What you're seeing behind you is the chart, the weekly chart of Bitcoin. And you've seen how parabolic we have been going. Yesterday, Bitcoin hit about $64,000. $64,000, not quite the all-time high of $69,000, but getting very, very close here. And I am in and I'm for it. Gosh, let me zoom in a little bit on this to show you what I mean. If you check out this chart, you'll see that Bitcoin has had a really nice run all the way up till yesterday, till 64,000. We've seen a slight pullback, but now are we going to see a bigger pullback, or are we going to keep going up and blow past the all-time highs? Only time will tell. I do think that we will be blowing past the all-time highs, but there might be a slightly bigger of a pullback before we get there. But I don't want to talk about Bitcoin today. What I really want to talk about are the altcoin opportunities. I mean, check this out. There's so many altcoin opportunities on Dex Screener. It's ridiculous. And today I wanted to just go through a few just to kind of give you some things to think about and some coins that you could potentially trade, some altcoins, right? So, all right, you're looking at the Dex Screener chart here. This is just a watch list that I put together. There are tons of opportunities in here, and I'm just going to kind of go through them one by one, tell you if I think it's an opportunity or not. So first, we're looking at Manta. Manta is it's an altcoin. It's been around for about a month. It has been trading at a market cap of about $682 million. So a pretty large market cap, right? There's been much interest. There's been a lot of buy and sell interest over the last couple of weeks. And you can see here, let me zoom in on this. You can see that it has recently fallen, and it's about to hit its support levels right here at about $2.60, a little bit lower than that. This could be an opportunity as money from Bitcoin starts to flow into altcoins like Manta. It trades on Aperture Swap, so you can go ahead and trade that there very, very easily. But this could be a winner coming up here in the upcoming altcoin run, which is sure to happen. Circle has been a favorite, has been a darling among many socialites, if you will, in the crypto sphere. Circle has already gone up quite significantly. It had a run up, from like $1.69 all the way up to $6.50. So we are still trading a bit high. I would let this fall down a little bit more before jumping in. If we go look at the weekly chart here, we'll see. You see, I think it has some potential to come down a little bit more. It was created about 21 days ago. So it's actually a relatively new cryptocurrency, has a market cap of $6 million and a liquidity of 1.1 million. A lot of buying interest. Volume is increasing. So you might want to watch this one, right? It's dropped down a bit. You could be able to get in and jump in early before it goes above $10. So another one to watch, and put that one on your watch list. Going back to our watch list, let's see. Jup has been also another kind of darling that's come up a few times in the social spheres on X, on Twitter and so forth. And you can see that there is a run-up happening right now. If I look at the daily chart, we see a run-up happening. It has been a slight pullback, but with this recent boom with Bitcoin, we've seen this jump up. And I expect this eventually to go back to all-time highs of about 80 cents. It trades at a market cap of 764 million, so not a small market cap, pretty big size coin. It's been around for about a month. A lot of these coins are very new, so be very careful with these. I'm not going to go into the specifics about the coins, but some of them do have some potential. Next, CBDC. This one's a very risky one, right? CBDC stands for central bank digital currency. This definitely is likely a meme coin. You can see it went way up and then it shot way down. The reason I'm bringing this one up is because this one swings very, very often. It swings high, swings low, and the returns on these could be very high, right? But it's also very, very risky. But I expect it to go back up at least a bit before this bull run is over. It's trading at a market cap of 207,000, not enormous, and it was only created about 15 days ago. So I think there's a lot more potential here. I don't think this one's going to go to zero, but be very careful because this one definitely could be risky. So don't put all your eggs in one basket there. Sora, this is a really interesting one. Sora, I think, does have potential. With the recent announcement of OpenAI's Sora text-to-video platform, I think Sora is actually poised to do pretty well because everybody's going to be talking about Sora. It hasn't even been released to the public yet, but once it is released to the public, it's going to gain a lot more interest and a lot more people are going to be interested in this one. It was only created 14 days ago. It has a market cap of 10.7 million, which actually is pretty solid for a coin that was created just 14 days ago. You could trade this on Uniswap. You could do a swap in MetaMask if you want. This one's a pretty easy coin to trade. You can see that volume has been falling, but I think the volume is starting to peak up again. If I go over to the 4-hour chart, it is starting to peak again. I expect this to fall a bit further. I would wait to get in till it's about half a cent, maybe a little bit above a half a cent. But I do think this one has quite a bit of potential as we go into altcoin season here coming up. Now, one I want to talk about, Toshi. I think Toshi is a pretty interesting coin. It's a meme coin. It's going to be a meme coin, right? But I think there's a significant amount of interest in this meme coin, right? And meme coins, as we know, like Pepe, like Bonk, like Sheeb, like many other meme coins, have done exceptionally well in bull runs in particular, and altcoin runs in particular, right? It sits at a 51.9 million market cap, which is very solid. It was created about 4 months ago, so it's a little bit older. You can see there's a tremendous amount of buying interest down here. You can trade this on Sushi Swap. You could also trade this in MetaMask, so it shouldn't be that difficult to trade. If we look at the weekly here, let's go down to the weekly. We go to the weekly. This one looks like it's about to shoot up. So I think this one's actually a pretty decent play. A little risky, right? Because it is a meme coin, but I do think this one's a decent play, and it's trading at a very, very low price, 0.001234. How ironic, right? It's trading at 0.001234. I can see this one definitely going over 2 and probably even shooting up into 3s or 4s. So this could be an easy way to double your money here in a few weeks if you watch it closely. So that ticker is Toshi. Now, let's see. Let's go to GAO real quick. GAO has been one of my favorites, and I think actually is one of the most solid coins I'm talking about here. GAO is poised to bump. GAO is going to go up. It's going to go above 16. It's probably going to blow past 20. I would get into this early when you can. It sits in a market cap of 24.2 million. It was created about a month ago, but this one is a nice one because it has a huge infrastructure behind it. It's a platform that's been around for a while. It's a gaming platform, allows you to compete in competitions within video games and actually earn cryptocurrency for doing so. It has thousands and thousands and thousands of users. It's an established product already. They have a nice roadmap. This one's one to watch and one that I am actually invested in because I think it has a ton of potential there. Let's go through one or two more. Let's see. Moros, another darling. So Moros is one that I wanted to get in early on. I missed it. I kind of faded this one quite early on when it did its massive run up. I mean, it ran up from like 0.0006 all the way up to 0.01 to 1 cent, over a 1,400% increase. And I just couldn't get in. I saw this happening at about 0.001, and I was skeptical of it, but I thought, I'm going to probably wait. I'm going to wait. And I waited all the way until it jumped all the way up past 1 cent. Now it's finally coming down. I think there's huge potential in Moros. The interest level in this one's insane. It's at a 5 million market cap. It's about 3 months old. It's Moros Net. I'll do a review on this one individually later, but I think this one has a lot of potential. I would wait slightly until it falls a bit more. When we look at the weekly chart, it still looks like it has a bit further to go. It has, I would wait till this is 0.003 at minimum, probably even a little bit less, somewhere around 0.002 to really get into this. But I think this one has tremendous potential and one of the best in the coins that I'm talking about right now. Let's do a few more here. DCARD. DCARD is one that I think is poised to go up. It's already been going up in the last 24 hours, up 15.46%, but it has a lot of momentum, right? I mean, look at this. It's fallen down. It shot way up, went all the way up about 855%. Now it's fallen, and now it's seeing support right at about 0.02 cents, 0.027 cents approximately, right? I think this will go down slightly more as well. I would wait just a few days to get in. You can see on the weekly. Key is to watch the weekly. Watch the monthly, the weekly, the daily. These higher time frames are where it's at. You can see, though, on the weekly, there's a lot more buying interest compared to selling interest. I do think this will go down a bit more to closer to 2 cents before bumping up, but keep an eye on it. DCARD has a significant amount of potential as well. One more solid coin that I think is pretty interesting that I've been holding for quite some time now is Roko. So Roko is an interesting coin. It has a $20 million market cap. It's been created about 11 months, almost a year ago. It's a solid coin. It has been around for some time. It's stood the test of time. And you can see that it recently has made a huge run. I saw it hovering way down here at about 0.0004 for the longest time. Now we're starting to see the run up. I don't think this is done. I think this is going to go quite significantly higher. And this is an easy one, I think, for a win. You might want to wait a little because things are dropping a little bit right now. Again, like it seems like the theme for all of these right now. But this one's definitely poised to give you some profits in 2024. So that, that concludes. There's a lot more to go. I mean, there's so many different altcoins on here that have tremendous potential. It's not just one, it's many different ones. So take a look at Dex Screener, take a look at these altcoins. Tell me what you think. I'd be curious if any of you have favorite altcoins. If you do, throw them down there in the comments. I will review them. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do go and click on that little button down there to subscribe. Again, I'm Dan, Crypto Camacho. Been excited to be back with y'all, and I'm hoping you enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you soon. See you guys.